Hello everyone, it's Spooks, and today we're going to continue our gameplay of Alan Wake. I did change the camera a little bit, just so that it's not taking up so much space on the game. Yeah, that's what I did. I can't remember, I did not turn these on. That might help. So we're gonna go ahead and continue. I think we're on episode 3 now. Yeah, that sounds about right. So I think we're about halfway done. I'm pretty sure there's only like 6 episodes of the game. So we're just gonna continue on. Oh, okay. So I guess we have to save Barry from the birds real quick, and then we'll be good to go.
Ow! Ow! I am so glad you're here. A couple of them got in here before I blocked the chimney. This isn't normal. These birds are weird.
Yeah. Don't worry, Barry. I did this last time. I can do it again. Shit.
Ow! Make them go away, please!
Don't worry, Barry. I think I missed my shot. Shit. Definitely doing a little bit worse than last time. We got this. We got this. Listen, it's gonna be fine, buddy. It's gonna be all fine. Oh my god. It really is like that over Hitchcock movie. Oh my god. Brother!
Barry, you can open the door now. They're gone.
Hey, Al. I'm sorry for thinking you were having a psychotic episode, man.
I sent Barry to the town to ask around about a man fitting the kidnapper's description. He'd go through the archives of the local paper. Perhaps he could learn something. Anything about the island and the cabin that had disappeared. The man wanted a manuscript. I had to try to write him one to get Alice back. For me, the supernatural had always been nothing but a metaphor for the human psyche, a tool to use in writing fiction. Now, it was happening for real, and I couldn't put a single word on paper.
Barry Wheeler speaking.
This is Rose.
Rose?
I found Mr. Wake's pages.
Oh, you sweet, brilliant girl.
Could you and Mr. Wake come get them? I live in the trailer park outside the town.
We'll be there in less than an hour.
Bye now.
See you soon.
Have a great day. Hope you come back soon. Welcome to the
Oh Dear Diner.
Good girl.
Poor Rose. Alright, well that was a nice quick little recap of what happened. So... Was this episode 3? Maybe we're on episode 4? No, that doesn't sound right.
Come here.
I mean, it could be right. I don't know. It's been a little while since I've played this song, actually. Played this game, actually. Sorry. Can't seem to think. My goodness. Alright, let's see. Enter to skip.
Previously on Alan Wake, Alice has been kidnapped.
Alan, please help me.
Alice?
You'll do exactly what I say if you ever want to see your wife again.
I can't tell anyone except my agent Barry.
Damn it, Barry, they'll kill her.
You're my best friend, and I'm worried that you're not right in the head.
The ransom is a manuscript I supposedly wrote that's coming true before my eyes.
It happened just the way it was on that page. So dark.
I have found only a few scattered pages.
I want the entire manuscript.
The deadline is in 2 days.
I found Mr. Wake's pages.
Good girl.
Okay, so this is episode 3. Alright.
How the hell did she get her hands on the manuscript anyway?
I don't know. She's resourceful. I told you were too hard on her. Listen, I found out all sorts of interesting stuff while I was digging around.
Yeah.
Mr. Wake, it's Sheriff Breaker. We have an FBI agent here, Agent Nightingale.
FBI?
He's anxious to see you. You'd better come to the station.
Okay, I'll be right over, Sheriff. Let's make this quick, huh?
Help you folks? Name's Randolph. I'm the manager.
We're looking for Rose. Works as a waitress down at the diner.
Rose, sure. Nice girl. Who wants to know?
I'm Alan Wake.
The writer, huh? I heard on the radio you were visiting. Well, I'll show you her trailer. That Rose, she's a nice girl. Always pays her rent on time.
As I was saying, Al, I found all sorts of weird stuff from the local newspaper's archives. This place is crazy. Disappearances, mysterious deaths, urban legends come true, and get this, most of this stuff takes place around Cauldron Lake.
Well, you ain't wrong, mister. The Indians thought the lake was a doorway to the underworld. I'm the God-fearing type myself. I don't hold with that sort of thing.
Yeah, okay. Anyway, there was an island there owned by a guy called Thomas Zane. Now, some of the articles I found about him make him out to be a famous writer, but I ran a bunch of searches, couldn't find a single thing he wrote. Zane was heavily into diving, so much so that the place came to be called Diver's Isle. But the volcano under the lake erupted in 1970, and Zane went down with the island.
Trying to see if there's like any collectibles I can grab, but I don't think so.
Yeah, how about that? It was there in the morning, as if it had fallen from the sky. But it would take a tornado to lift something like that. We're damn lucky it didn't crush any of the trailers.
Odd. Randy's dogs. What's he got? Chili dog, corn dog, taco dog, trailer trash, belly burster, monster, clam chowder. Interesting. This is Rose's place? Alright. Let's get moseying in, right?
It gets better. A local girl, Barbara Jagger, drowned in Cauldron Lake just a week earlier. They were lovers.
Sure, Jagger's a local spook story. The Scratching Hag comes for you in the dark. Childish stuff like that.
Anyway, Al, I'm just getting to the best part. All of the articles about this stuff were written by Cynthia Weaver. I asked around, and she's that crazy bag lady you met.
What, the lamp lady? She can be a little loopy, but she's not homeless or anything.
Yeah, anyway, she knew both Jagger and Zane before they both died, and she had some kind of a breakdown.
Are we going to her trailer yet? Oh, I guess this is hers.
Well, mister, this here's Rose's trailer. You mind me asking what you want with her?
We're just here to talk to her, pal.
Yep. But the man said. Let's just see if there's anything. Nope. I'm not seeing any thermoses or manuscripts, unfortunately. Let's go ahead, Barry.
Welcome to... Oh dear, Mr. Wake. I'm so glad you're here.
Rose, you have my manuscript?
Oh. Oh, yes. Yes. Please, come in.
No one thinks that's a little weird that she's
this is really good.
behaving
Rose.
strangely.
Yes.
My manuscript. I really need it.
I understand. I know what you need. A muse to inspire you.
Oh, for Barry. She doesn't have anything.
Yeah, hey, Al? Al, what's... Oh...
Barry! What? What?
You're telling me the glass isn't gonna break. Okay.
It's coming for you, hiding in my barber's skin. I'm too weak to stop it. You must turn the lights on.
I promised I'd come visit you and your lovely wife. You must finish what you started. I insist.
You must turn the lights on. Turn the light on.
Back to work, boy.
I felt nauseous, hungover. Only anger kept me going.
I can't tell reality from dream anymore, but it seems I have an imaginary editor to help me. She's an old woman in a funeral dress. I call her Barbara Jagger. She's very strict. I'm writing faster and faster. My manuscript is being heavily revised. The edits are getting very aggressive, and each day there's less of me and more of her. I hate it, but I know she's right.
So she is a...
She promises me
obsessed.
I can save Alice this way. She knows more of this than I do. About the complex incantation I'm attempting. About this place. She's worked with another writer under similar circumstances, Thomas Zane. The genre of the story seems to be shifting. It's turning into a horror story. I'm getting close. I can feel it.
Alright.
Rose took a day from me. I had less than 12 hours left to meet the kidnapper. All I could do was get Barry into the car, work something out once I got on the road.
Welcome to the Oh Dear Diner. What can I get you today? Coffee?
I couldn't work up much hate for Rose. Something had used her to get to me and left its mark.
First refill is free.
My gun and flashlight were gone. I'd have to find a way to get Barry into the car as quickly as possible. There was no time to waste.
Alright, well let's pick up the manuscript. What is it, F5? And read that. Randolph calls the police.
Mr. Randolph liked Rose. That little smile she had. How she was still sweet when life had tried so hard to make her bitter. It wasn't any of his business what she did in her trailer. But those strangers, the writer and his smart-ass sidekick, looked like trouble. And they'd been in there for hours, way past her normal bedtime. He reached for the phone and called the sheriff's station.
Alright, let's get the fuck out of Dodge, I guess.
I just stepped outside to catch a breath of fresh air. Let me tell you, the weather's getting heavy. Nights like this make me especially glad I'm here talking to you and not home in bed. Once the weather takes a turn like this.
Another thermos. I will take that. Thank you very much. Anything else? None of my business. I'm gonna keep moseying on.
you're gonna get it now. God knows what you've done to that poor girl.
This is Agent Nightingale, FBI! Get him up, Hemingway! You're under arrest! You move a muscle, I'll unload right in your goddamn face! Stay right where you are, Blaine!
Why would he run from the cops?
What are? I'm standing right here, you goddamn maniac!
I hated to leave Barry behind, but there was no way I'd miss my appointment with the kidnapper.
Give it up, Mr. Wake! Come on! Take it easy! Get up! You can't be gone! Get away! Move it! Move it! Move it! Let him get away!
I'm assuming if we don't keep running, the police will find us. So we're gonna keep on running. Because I don't think there's any manuscripts anywhere.
There! Freeze!
I ain't freezing. Sorry.
Okay, men. Keep your eyes peeled. He's gonna try to make it through here.
Oh, damn.
Shit.
Over here! Break the pill! God damn it! Where did he go? Oh, damn it!
I'm assuming this is the path. I don't, it's a little hard to tell. These trails really are like the ones in fucking Washington, man. Alright, I think we're in the clear though. For now.
He's gone! Come on, guys! We need to head him off!
The dark presence.
For decades, the darkness that wore Barbara Jagger's skin slept fitfully in the dark place that was its home and prison. It was hungry and in pain. It dreamed of its nights of glory when the poet's writing had called it from the depths and given it a brief, terrible taste of power and freedom. The rock stars had stirred it from the deep sleep the poet had sunk it back to in the end. When it sensed the writer on the ferry, it opened its eyes.
Well, we're fucked. We don't have a flashlight. We don't have a gun. We're in the dark. Jesus. Oh, okay. Alright, let's run back here. It does look like there's a page. Alright, Rose visited by the dark
Rose
presence.
didn't know how the strange old lady got in her trailer, and she looked wrong somehow. The woman showed her teeth in an approximation of a smile and traced a finger down Rose's cheek. Pretty girl, she said. Rose felt as if she was falling asleep, but her knees didn't buckle. The crone spoke in a whisper, her words ice cold and dark in Rose's ear.
Spooky. Maybe armed. Did it look like I had a goddamn gun on me? Ugh. You ain't gonna find me, boyos. I'm long gone.
Stay sharp. This way. Over here.
That's unfortunate. Sorry, guys. Wish I could help you.
This horror was everywhere I went, circling me. The cops didn't stand a chance. They were after a writer, not a monster.
It's Blake's doing.
Wait, are you seriously telling me that geek writer just took out my deputies? Are you kidding? I mean, have you seen this guy? He wears a tweed jacket. Over.
He's the guy we're chasing. If it's not him, who then? Bigfoot? Over.
I don't know yet, but I'm not in the habit of jumping to conclusions. That tends to come back and bite you in the ass. Out.
I mean, do you really think someone who's unarmed could... I mean, I guess you could, but he doesn't seem like the type, you know? She's not wrong. Here come the birds. So I think we need to go through that way, but we're gonna That is quite unfortunate, isn't it? Alright, is there anything in here that I can use? No? Just a thermos. Got it.
This is James. Mulligan, Thornton, come in. Over.
Thornton here. Gates. We got both Wheeler and Rose in custody. They didn't put up a fight or anything. Why, they were... Hey, what are you... Come on!
Sit down and give me that. Jane, Mulligan here. Over. Go ahead, Mulligan. Over. We got Wheeler and Rose here. Wheeler's drunk or hopped up on something. Speaking of which, that Fed had a pretty distinctive whiff of Otis Scotch about him, if you know what I mean. Over. I don't have anything on that, Deputy Mulligan. Over. Well, whatever. Anyway, Rose is just being plain weird here. You better get Doc in to take a look at both. Over. Gotcha. You better get them here quickly. The Fed's gonna want to interview.
I could see the lights at the radio station in the distance.
Oh, yeah, but looks like they have a lot in common. Mulligan out.
Alright, that's where we need to go. Alright. Let's mosey on. Oh shit. I thought I was about to like fall on my death or some shit. Whoops. Whoopsie daisy. Alright.
I imagined that the broadcast tower in the distance was part of the local radio station. Maine seemed like a decent guy. Perhaps he could give me directions to the coal mine.
Keyword seen.
Unnatural shadows clung to the gate. The darkness that was after me was trying to stop me. I wouldn't get through without a light.
Do we... Oh.
There was no power to the searchlight.
Not yet. But there will be. Alright, let's grab this thermos. Thank you. And let's turn this bad boy on, right?
The old generator conked out. I'd have to see if I could fix it and try again.
Come on, generator. Oh, just kick it? Okay. That, you know, that makes sense. Just kick a machine. That'll make it work. Always. Alright. Let's, continue on. Jeez. It's dark as hell. Seems like a very long way to get to the radio station. Just saying. Yeah, you don't want me to get through, I know. But we got a flashlight. And you know what that means. Yes, sir. Alright, is there anything?
It took me a moment to recognize the flashbang grenades. They were an ideal weapon for my situation.
Team 1, come in. Over. Team 1, this is Sheriff Breaker. Report. Over.
Sheriff Breaker, I think your team is dead. Buddy. Oh, damn it. Damn it. Okay. Yeah, it's about to be an ambush. Hello, boys. Let's wait for our health to regenerate. Very slowly but surely. I'm like watching it like slowly tick on. Let us continue. Hopefully with no more intrusions. I see a light in the distance.
And here's another call. You're on KBFFM with Pat Maine.
It's Milt Peabody, Pat.
What's on your mind, Milt?
Well, I live near the trailer park, Pat, and there's a big ruckus going on over there.
Well, that's just up the road from me, too. What's going on, do you know?
I don't know.
There's anything up that way.
Police cars there, lots of sirens, a helicopter buzzing around, and I think I heard some gunshots.
Gunshots?
Yes, sir, like from a pistol. So can you find out what's going on?
Oh. that might have been a waste. I guess we'll find out here in a minute.
Touched by the dark presence, Rose was lost in a dreamland where everything was drawn in black and gray crayons. The old lady had promised her that all her wishes would come true. She would be Alan Wake's muse. She was smiling so hard it hurt her face. She crushed a bottle full of sleeping pills into the coffee. Deep down inside, she was screaming in terror.
Yeah, I think anyone would. Alright, fuck, which way do we go? This way? Yeah, this way. Sounds like the darkness is coming back. This looks like a perfect place for an ambush. As it is. Yeah, suck that. I think we need to continue this way. Maybe. Fuck, I don't know where to go. I think we came from that way. So maybe we need to go up this way? It seems about right. Alright, we are running out of flashbangs, which is not ideal in our situation. Just keep running. Damn. How am I so good at that? It's like the one thing I can do. Apart from that first time. I think we're done. I'm not seeing anything else. Is this open? Yeah, perfect.
I hope Maine could lend me a car to get to the coal mine.
Alright, so here's a thermos. Let's pick that up. Let's see. Sweet.
Well, let the kids sort themselves out. I'm sorry, but my granddaddy settled in Bright Falls in 1911.
Well, thank you very much for that compassionate viewpoint, Florida. Oh, here's a little surprise. The famous writer Alan Wake just walked in, folks. I'm going to see if I can talk him into an interview.
Come on in, Mr. Wake. Oh, I'm so glad you could find the time to do this, Mr. Wake.
Nowhere to run now, Dan Brown. You got away from me. Don't hurt it.
Whoa. Everyone calm down. Put the gun down. We're all friends here, right?
Cool your jets, Nightingale. We got him. What the hell's the matter with you? There's a civilian in there.
if it kills me, you hear me? You hear me, H.P. Lovecraft?
I had fallen off so many cliffs it was ridiculous. That's what you get for naming a book The Sudden Stop. It was probably good I hadn't had the chance to tell Maine where I was going. I'd have to lose the cops and find my own way to the mine.
What is the fucking agent's deal with this poor man?
Nightingale stared through the broken studio window into the dark woods. He turned around, started to walk out, but Maine grabbed his arm. "Young man, you almost shot me. You don't shoot off rounds at people like that. What's the matter with you?" Nightingale shook his arm free, marched out. His cheeks burned with rage and humiliation.
Some flares? I'll take that, thank you. Let's see if we can start this. Alright, well, we got a revolver, so we're sitting pretty good, I would say. Let's continue. I'm sure they'll be back for us. But for now, let's just keep running.
There was no sensible reason
I'm gonna do it
to be here. It was almost as if they'd been left for
either tomorrow or Thursday.
Do you have work Thursday?
No, I'm off until Friday. I told you that.
Want to go to idiot today?
Yeah, we can. Let me just finish this real quick.
I got some stuff to finish up on my computer.
Okay.
Remember, don't leave the dogs out because they're chewing the presents.
They only chewed the one.
Well, and they got into wrapping paper and one of the others.
Yeah.
You need Matthew?
I just don't understand why they did it one time. Alright, let's see. Ooh, a shotgun. Let's take that. Hell yeah. Oh. That's not ideal. That is not ideal. Come on.
Can you get lunch first, babe, and I'll get the ammo?
Yeah.
Can you afford that?
Yeah, it'll be fine. You know what I can't afford is being fucking ambushed like this. Jesus Christ! Suck it! Alan Wake. Oh shit. I did not see you there. Turn on those lights. I saw. There it is. There's a note down here. I don't know what's down over there. This must be where the mine is? Maybe?
The bulldozer's engine roared to life. Mud and rocks flew as it fought for traction. It crashed through the concrete wall and landed heavily in the yard. If it were an animal, it would have shaken its head after the impact, fixed its eyes on me, and charged. Of course, it had no head, nor eyes. Shadows crawled on its form, twisting it into a monster. Then, it came for me.
Well, of course. I mean, what else do we need? A fucking bulldozer. That's cool. That's fine. We're into both of those buildings, so let's grab the coffee. Another page. Let's pick that up and read it.
Sarah trusted her gut, and her gut said Agent Nightingale was an asshole. He felt wrong, and it wasn't just the smell of stale booze. It was in the way he flashed his badge, pulled rank, the look in his eyes when he wanted answers. Where was Alan Wake? What was this about an accident? Where was his wife? And most importantly, why did she let Wake go? He wouldn't answer her questions. Federal business was all he'd say.
Let's go ahead and grab a lot of stuff, which means there's probably a big fight ahead.
Hello?
The most stubborn man I've ever met.
Alice? Alice?
Alan, I'm so afraid. Keeps me in the dark. Please help me. I look at you, Alan, and it's not you. Something else. Looking out from behind your eyes.
Alice, I'm here.
I'm so alone here. It's all gonna go to hell. You need to be careful. Cooperate.
The connection had been terrible, but that wasn't the only thing that hadn't been right with the call. She sounded wrong somehow, but she had called me. The pipe wrenched itself loose from the bridge's steel framework. Wrapped in darkness, it floated in midair, twitching. For a moment, I didn't understand what I was looking at. The heavy object lurched at me with impossible force. I threw myself out of the way, but just barely.
No, I need to finish this episode
it
for
shook
the
in a dark
video.
rage before it flew at me again.
Let's see if there's anything up this way. There might be. Looks like there's a building there, so maybe there's some supplies I can grab from it. Yeah, there we go. Perfect. Item limit reached. That's unfortunate. Nice. Alright. babe. I'm making a video. Alright, let's go this way. Now that we got more of our equipment, we should
I could
be
see a
sitting
railway bridge
pretty
up
good.
ahead and a warehouse of some sort on the opposite shore. I hoped I could find a car from there.
Nah, doubtful. With your luck. Psh. Alright, let's climb up this. I'm not seeing anything.
The darkness that was pursuing me was growing stronger, and it was taking over every opposite shore. I hoped I could find a car from there.
I did not mean for that to happen. I didn't even realize the ground was falling. Okay. Well, let's not go that way. Let's just
The darkness that was pursuing me was growing stronger, and it was taking over everything in its path.
Holy shit.
Said sure. I hoped I could find a car from there.
Well, I'm assuming... So shooting it's probably not gonna do anything. I mean, it's a fucking metal object. Alright, let's try this again.
The darkness that was pursuing me was growing stronger, and it was taking over everything in its path.
What the fuck? Oh my god, this is fucking difficult.
I hoped I could find a car from there.
Alright, well, we do have enough batteries to just fucking blast the shit out of it, I guess. Just annoying. We have flares. Maybe we should use one of our flashbangs? Question mark. Maybe that'll be useful. I don't know.
The darkness that was pursuing me was growing
So,
stronger, and it was taking over everything in its path.
Please tell me it's not over. Now it's over. Okay. Where do we go from here? This way? Jesus, it is so hard to see. Okay. Oh, fuck. Everything's trying to kill me.
I slammed the door shut right in his smug face. He pleaded for me to open the door. True to form, the asshole actually thought I would obey. I had no sympathy left. No guilt either. Not for him. I took a moment to savor the scream. I bet I had a smile on my face. It was all that I had time for. The dark presence was inside the lodge with me.
Alright, let's continue.
As a teenager, just starting to get interested in writing, Stephen King had been a source of inspiration to me. I thought about all the inanimate objects that had come to life in his books. No one is safe in a good horror story. Certainly not the protagonist. That's what makes them fun. This was anything but. The darkness could possess anything, and it was getting closer.
I'm trying. I am holding. Oh, that's how long I have to hold it? Jesus. Okay. Oh, we got a heavy-duty flashlight, so I'm assuming shit's about to hit the fan. Let's pick up the coffee thermos. God. Not seeing anything back that way, so I think we need to go this way. Like there's a flare. Yeah, they're definitely loading us up for something. Alright. Huh, who would have thought? And that's how you do it. Thank God we still had a flashbang. Jesus. Let's reload that guy. Alright. We're doing pretty good. We're doing pretty good. I don't know if there's anything in here for us. In light you can hurt them. Yeah, no shit. I know that. Looks like I have my lithium battery reach limit.
We take the facts of our existence for granted, unaware that they are merely a thin veneer of desperate self-delusion, covering a vast cosmos of madness and
I'm gonna double check and just make sure that there's nothing else. Yeah, okay, so we would have had to go through this way anyway. Alright.
Episode, a family occasion. Journalist Alvin Durl's trip to study the local customs of an insular community in Night Springs has been less than successful.
Ooh, another page. Let's go ahead and take that.
The darkness surged towards me. sucking everything loose from the ground into its depths, tugging at my clothes. I saw the flare the kidnapper had dropped and threw myself towards it just as I felt my feet leave the ground. The darkness embraced me with the force of a tornado. Somehow I managed to light the flare. The darkness roared and cast me away. I fell toward the dark waters of the lake far below.
That's a little dramatic. Ow. Not that much longer, I don't think. I can't remember what's long in this episode. Let's pick up ammo.
No, upstairs.
Can I pick up the flares? Thank you. Alright, and then let's run over this way. God. That was rough. Alright. And everything else we've reached our limit on. Alright, let's get the fuck out of Dodge. Sweet, and there's a truck right there for us. Alright, let's grab the thermos. See if there's anything anywhere else. I don't think so. Alright.
I had never been this glad to see the sunrise. I had a couple of hours to get to the coal mine. The coal mine wasn't far now.
Okay, I guess
Today, I would meet the kidnapper, and he would give me Alice. I wouldn't give him any other choice. A drowning man will clutch at a straw.
Well, at least it's daylight. Is that a... That is not. Okay. I don't think we're gonna find any more pages. So we're just gonna continue straight ahead. Yeah, okay. I thought that was a page, but it was not. It was just part of a tree. Disregard. Disregard. So I don't understand why he didn't just continue driving. I mean, I guess it's possible he ran out of gas, but come on now. It's gonna be a long, long journey. Gets the coal mine. I'm looking to see if there's anything of use. Doesn't look like it. Looks like we're gonna have to go around. That bridge is out. You run so funny. I'm sorry. It's just... I wonder what took out the bridge. Was it the darkness, or was it something else? I don't know. I don't know. It's not a piece of paper. I think we need to go up that way, but I'm gonna just see if there's anything back here. Doesn't look like it. Or maybe we can go this way anyway? I don't know. Oh, it looks like it just wraps around. Okay. So there are two ways we could have gone. Alright. Hustle, man. Let's go. Let's see if this building has anything as far as like supplies and stuff go. Oh, it has a radio.
This is Pat Main, and you're listening to KBF-FM. Folks, I want to apologize for kind of abandoning you to that looping music track last night, but I was detained. See, I become a big shot G-man with an itchy trigger finger who could use a lesson in manners and a boot in the ass. Not necessarily in that order either. You know, folks.
Man, I'm such a good driver. I say as I'm almost veering off to our death. E, right? Yeah, E. E. Ooh, take that card too. That's nice. Hi, babe. What do you need? You need a pen? You need chapstick? There you go.
There you go.
Almost. I think I'm almost to the end of this chapter. Man, no collectibles.
Welcome back to KBF FM. Hope you enjoyed that tune. Now, Doc, you were talking about life and finding that special soulmate. Well, you were talking about...
Okay, let's get the fluke out. Let's take this car. Let's drive in style. I didn't do that. Alright, I think this is the coal mine. Looks to be a coal mine. I'm not seeing anything in here. Is there anything up here, though? Well, there's a manuscript page. Let's get down here and then read it.
For Mott, spying on the writer on the ferry had been a disappointment. His boss had made Wake out to be something special, but Mott hadn't been impressed. He'd gotten a good long look at the wife, though, and he liked what he saw. Mott had fantasized about goading Wake into a fight, but it hadn't happened. Still, he'd get his chance to see if the writer had anything in him. He'd been promised as much.
That's suspicious. Okay, I guess we continue to drive down. Just making little detours along the way. Oh, hell yeah. Alright, now we're at the coal mine.
I was early. I was supposed to meet the kidnapper at noon in the main building. The coal mine was quiet. It was a museum now.
Alright, where's the main building? Oh, another page.
With Nightingale gone and the night wind blowing in through the broken studio window, Maine stared at Sarah. The sheriff looked away. Maine's voice shook with barely controlled anger. That boy's doing more drinking than thinking. I hope you know what you're doing, Sarah. He's got a sickness in his eyes. You take my word for it. He wants Wake for a reason, and it's not for anything good.
He ain't wrong. In 1970, a volcanic eruption below Cauldron Lake, while relatively minor, caused most of the deep mining tunnels to collapse or flood. 32 miners lost their lives in the calamity, and all mining around Bright Falls came to a final stop. Now many of the remaining buildings are protected as historical landmarks. Wow.
I didn't want to go outside. Cops had to be looking for me. The noon sun turned the place into a sauna. The day dragged on. Different scenarios ran through my mind. Ways of how I'd torture the kidnapper to get Alice back. Or the different horrible things he could have done to her. I imagined her dead. I had no way of knowing she was still alive. It was killing me. I was running on blind hope. It was all a waste of time. The bastard never showed up.
hell are you?
Change of plans. You know where Mirror Peak is? It's a big mountain north of where you are. You follow the path from the mine, you can't miss it. There's a lookout point there. I'll be waiting.
I'm through being jerked around by you.
You want to see your wife alive? Because if you do, you better watch what you say to me. Do we understand each other?
I want to talk to Alice.
Yeah, and I want the manuscript. Don't keep me waiting, Wake.
Hello? Hello! Ah!
I'm gonna kill him!
I had to get to Mirror Peak.
Okay, how do we get there?
It was close. Maybe closer than ever before.
Am I missing something here? I'm only seeing one doorway. I must be missing something. We'll just do that. It's fine. Ooh, a thermos. There we go. Okay. I guess we'll just drop on down. I did not mean to do that. That was an accident.
When Thomas Zane fell for Barbara Jagger, it happened fast. She was young, vibrant, and beautiful, full of life. He had never been a very happy man, and without any seeming effort, she had changed all that. Zane felt good for the first time in his life. Everything she did was another piece of a jigsaw puzzle he hadn't even known he'd been missing. And best of all, she made the words flow, strong and sharp. She was his muse.
Okay, I might just end it here just because I don't know how much longer we have and I gotta go. So we will continue episode 3 when I get back.